Muse O'Brien is a wonderful story of a tradition on the Outer Banks that we have found out only since going there, that there were many African Americans, and that the Outer Banks and the coast of North Carolina actually served as a maritime underground railroad. That many slaves escaped, were hidden by African American ship pilots, and were taken to the north on ships that went there with sympathetic pilots. And this was recently written up by a historian who is one of my heroes, David Cieselski. This is a wonderful story, but I also just want you to see sort of Muse O'Brien and the tribute, and also a little of our role in this community, okay?
Happy birthday, Miss Muse, please.
We call her Musa and Muselle and Music and Muse. And today we gather to celebrate her 100 years.
And then the school is saying no more. Off the rooftop and the first row is down. You go from right on the rooftop.
And we'll be ready when you get back, bud. Thanks.
Okay, I think the easiest way is for it to tie it on my hand.
That's what everybody else says.
That's what
That noggin, you'll never get it over that noggin. If anybody ever buries me in one of these, I'll harm the rest of my life. What, any of these things?
Yeah.
Where's the pulley?
There you go.
Bring me up now.
Used to sit on Grandpa's porch and watch the world go by. I'd wonder when my grandma would say my time does fly. It seems like only yesterday that big eyed run the store, and we were cleaning up the mess from the storm of '44. I love to hear stories of how it used to be, the tales of ships and sailors that sailed upon the sea, running barefoot down the old dirt road, swimming in the creek, playing tag on Mel's Hill, geeky flounders on the reef. He would sit and tell me stories of how it was back then. Fish and fowl plenty, and your neighbor was your friend. Now those times have gone away, they passed us by somehow. The city goes like the just go back and know what I know now.
My family and I always considered you and your family a special part of us. I learned from your sister, Mildred, years ago, some of your family history. How your grandparents, Harkus and Winnie Blunt, came to Ocracoke from Blunt's Creek after the slaves were freed. Harkus was an excellent carpenter and boat builder, and they later had two daughters, and Laura and Jane, your mother. Jane worked at the old Doxy clam factory with Winnie and met and married Leonard Bryant of Englehard. Some of Leonard's family are here today, Leon. As you begin the second century of your life, we just wanted you to know how special you are and what your life has meant to all of us, and that we love you.
I'm going to start at the stage, and I'd like to thank all of you for coming tonight to celebrate Musy's 100th birthday. Special thanks to my family. I'd like to thank, believe it or not, Walt Wolfram. I know he's in here somewhere. He's the one with his student here that's doing the video. We're doing a video tonight so that Musy's two sisters, Musy has one sister that is around 92 that's in Manhattan, and she happens to be in a nursing home and couldn't be here with us tonight. And we have another sister
that will be 89, and she's at Cross Creek in Swan Quarter. So we're doing videos so that we can take them back to show both of them who can't be here tonight. So thank you for doing the videos tonight so that Music can watch herself and her family can also.
As usual, we hope that you have many more birthdays and that I'll be able to come back and help you celebrate every one of them. And I hope you'll be around to help celebrate my 100th birthday. As good as you look and the way you're going, I wouldn't be that surprised. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, wish you so. Happy birthday to you.
Said, oh, if we could just go back and know what we know now.
Okay, actually, there's so much symbolic. We'll take a little of me out of it before we send it down there. But actually, here's the ironic symbolism, all right? Muse O'Brien, at 100 years of age, was taken to the school in a limousine that she couldn't go to as a child. She learned to read. She reads avidly, but she couldn't learn to read in school. There was no segregated school because there was only one African-American family. And while we have studied Muse O'Brien's speech, and while we study lots of people's speech, we must never lose track of who people are, where they come from, and in a sense, how they affect our lives and how we affect their lives. I hope that we've contributed something to her. She's not all that interested in our trajectories of change in African American English and how her speech has played into it. But I hope she feels honored. We bring her pictures, we'll show her this video and so forth. When I get back, we'll send it down. Now, in the over the last 10 years, since actually the first presentation on research in North Carolina that I gave here was at the last LAVIS, and many of those same students are here, and now they're stars, soon to eclipse me as I fade into old age. Okay, since that time, we have examined African American speech in 9 different communities, which you can see in number 4 on the handout. And I'm just going to briefly mention a few of our findings. What have we found that perhaps we didn't know in as much detail, at the first levels? One, I think that our evidence seems to indicate that there was a substrate that was perpetuated from the original context situation. However, there may be significant differences in degrees of influence. For example, substrate influence in African American communities in coastal North Carolina appears to be much more extensive than in African American communities in southern Appalachia, as investigated by Becky Childs and Christine Mallinson and so forth. One of the things that I've come to understand, and as I see now, was to some extent a function of my earlier prejudices, having started to examine African American English in the northern urban context, is regional accommodation. I think if I had started research on African American English in the 60s in the South, that I would have had much greater respect for the regionality of this variety.